No filter with Jack.
As massive, you know what I'm saying, especially with him and in the day and age that so it can relate, but like, I just want to share my thoughts on and
Have y'all heard about Aden Holloway?
Nah.
Okay, so I'm gonna read what Jack put in the notes today. He said authorities found 2.1 pounds of marijuana in Alabama star Aden Holloway's apartment when he was arrested on a felony drug possession charge Monday morning. According to charging documents obtained by ESPN on Tuesday, the amount discovered in the arrest is significant because any amount of marijuana above 2.2 pounds or a kilogram in the state of Alabama can result in a drug trafficking charge. Ooh. Holloway was removed from the campus and is not with the team days before the NCAA tournament because of the arrest. Told police he wanted to exercise his Miranda rights and remain silent during the search of his apartment, but then told the police he only smokes. Coach Nate Oates said the team is preparing to play without Holloway when it faces Hofstra on Friday in the NCAA tournament. Holloway posted a $5,000 bail and was released from the Tuscaloosa County Jail shortly after his arrest.
Crazy.
So he ain't with the team no more?
Hell no, he got that boot. And he had promethazine and everything in his room.
Tripping.
Dada, what's your thoughts about that though? You the young boy now. You this is of your age group. Like this is a NIL era. These boys getting money now. Why they still out here running around with these little bags of reefer?
He just the one that got caught with it. I ain't gonna say everybody, but let's be for real, gang. You saw Michigan; they was in there smoking. It's what they do, bro. He just got caught doing it. You can't like everybody on that Bama team probably do it. Now they looking at him like this nigga done got caught. He's stupid. He making us hot. Like that's probably how they thinking, bro. He just the one that got caught with it. So it sucks for him.
But is that an excuse to do it? Everybody do it, so I might as well do it.
Nah, because that's the same with me. I see everybody do it, but I don't smoke. I don't find a reason to. But him, I don't know the situation. I don't know none of that. I don't really know his business. But if you hooping for Alabama, you got NIL, you got a great future game, and ain't no point in risking that, bro. So that's a foolish mistake on his end.
Yeah. You don't sympathize with him. He might come from the projects. He might come from the culture, and
that's why I say he just don't get caught with it. I mean, it is what it is.
Regular stuff.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Fuck no, that nigga stupid. That nigga stupid as fuck, bro. Like I said, you in a space now where NIL, you making millions of dollars, bro. There's no reason for you to get tied up in no bullshit, bro. You got to leave that shit behind. Like, I don't give a fuck where you come from, what you done. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel. Like, these boys getting taken care of. Why risk something like that? Why put that on the line? Like, you want to be cool or something? Like, nigga, you a baller. You a starting point guard for a Power 5 school, bro. Like, why jeopardize that? And it relate to me because I was in a situation where shit, I was playing for a Power 5 school, but it's different. It's a different type though. Like, shit, I wasn't making no money. I was, you know what I mean? It was hard, you know what I'm saying? So all the nigga did was woke up, went to practice, worked out, went to school, went home, and that was it. Like, hell no, I needed to get some bread, so I did what I had to do, you know what I'm saying?
With probably with a bankroll with probably 100,000 in his pocket already.
Right, like you out here selling weed, bro. What the fuck you need to sell weed for? You ain't smoking no 2.1 pounds, bro. You ain't smoking 2.1 pounds. I don't give a fuck.
Selling no weed. It don't make sense for him to sell no weed, bro. Like what he making off.
Right. It don't. It don't. You shouldn't be.
Gotta be. Where he from? Like
research.
Where you from?
He's from the project. That's all that matters.
No, I'm like not even the project. Like what state he from? Like
we'll figure it out. Keep the conversation going.
Man, you gotta just. Ain't no way he's selling weed, bro. It just don't add up. That's stupid. Nigga making millions and you selling weed to get $100.
You are. He is though. Like you're not smoking 2 pounds of weed. You gonna smoke 2 pounds of weed? Hell no.
You know what 2 pounds of weed look like?
That's a lie.
Nah, but I don't know him, But back in my time, I could have smoked 2 pounds.
Yeah, for sure.
But he guess where he from? He from
Charlotte. Yeah.
Dang, for
What's
real.
crazy about him being from Charlotte too is that you can get caught with an enormous amount of killer here, and it ain't even it's a misdemeanor.
For real?
Yeah, that North Carolina, Florida, it's borderline legal.
See,
crazy.
so I'm gonna put that. He just is where he from.
But see, you can't go to Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi slipping. Kentucky, Indiana, places
How do you
like
even get caught anyway? Like they just search
Virginia.
the room.
I don't know the whole background and full story as to what happened, but apparently something was out there for them to be able to come shake him down.
Yeah, true.
Let's talk about this for a minute though, because this is different. We from a small city, and it's not small, it's still a major city, but we from a small city, and then we go to a metropolitan city and feel freer because the laws are harsher where we from.
Mhm.
But this brother that we talking about now, he come from a metropolitan city, a big city, and then go to a country little town, Tuscaloosa or whatever, where the laws are more harsher than in Charlotte. So what would, like, if y'all had a player that y'all had up under y'all wing, and just think about those dynamics going from small to big, big to small, what would y'all have to say to him? Go ahead, start that off, Jack.
Shit. For me, like you just said though, like coming from a smaller, like Knoxville is a smaller compared to, I say Nashville. I've been living here now for 10 years, and it's way less like I don't see the police as much, you know what I'm saying? So you can move a little bit more free. You know what I'm saying? So with him, ain't no telling what he did while he was in Charlotte, you know, and he had that freedom, and it's bigger, and it's a lot easier to get away with stuff. And he brought that same mentality with him, not knowing like shit. Now you want, and then now you under the microscope, bro. You playing big time ball at this college, bro. Like anything that you got going on, everybody gonna know.
Mm-hmm.
So if you out here selling weed, guess what? Timmy, Tommy, Susie, everybody know, bro. So now it take one person to throw your whole operation off. Whether you just smoking or you selling that shit, bro, you bullshitting. Because now you find the right person to be like, I'm gonna take him down, or he did something to me. I'm finna get his ass locked up. You know what I'm saying? So, but like you can't have. I don't know. Your mentality got to be able to pivot and change for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You
got to be able to
adapt
to the
where you at
environment, because imagine somebody come from New York, a primetime player from Manhattan, and they move to Knoxville on that bullshit.
Just Kai Ziegler. He was from New York.
Going to jail.
And he was straight and narrow, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like you gotta be though, you can't be out here bullshitting, bro. Like why fuck that up though? That's my thing. Like I ain't had no scholarship, none of that shit, bro. Like all I had was an opportunity to play for my hometown school and play on the on the big stage. That was my opportunity. Like I wasn't getting no bread for that shit. I wasn't getting no scholarship. I wasn't like starting or none of that shit. But you a starting person getting all of this bread. You got NIL deal out the ass. Like ain't no way I'm gonna fuck that up. You take Jack back, the Jack from then to now, like ain't no fucking way I'm gonna be out here doing what I was doing. Ain't no fucking way. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not finna fuck this up. This is life changing for myself, my family, my people closest to me. We finna get the fuck up out of here, bro. I ain't finna fuck that up.
Yeah, that's being young is interesting too, because a lot of young people ain't experienced, man, and it always take an experience for them to.
You damn skip.
I would rather face that experience when I'm young and then do it later on in the life, because we got a topic that's coming up where we talking about Justin Timberlake getting that DUI. Getting a DUI at 46 is way different than getting one at 20.
100%.
So I would rather face those circumstances young than face them later on down the life. Keep going. What's your thoughts on the topic, or y'all want to switch a route of conversation?
What you got, Walt?
I ain't really got much. I mean, y'all made a good point about it, talking about him moving from a metropolitan city to a smaller city. And like from my experiences, like I can recall, like when I go to Charlotte or Nashville, I barely see the police. I rarely see the police when I go out of town, but when you come back home, that's the first thing I see as soon as I come back home.
Yeah, that's true. That's how I don't see them at all. And I live here, and I don't ever see them.
Yeah, when I go to Charlotte, I don't see him at all, like at all. I'm like, dang. So he probably used to that. Like he don't see the police, or the police ain't. You know what I mean? Like he can move around better, like you were saying. But he get to Tuscaloosa. And...
Yeah.
You gotta be smarter though than that though. Like, bro, you know you can get into some trouble dealing with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck I'm sitting on a couple pounds of weed, bro? Like, and I'm out here driving, you know, Benzes and shit, and you know I got money. I'm getting paid. Bro. I'm getting paid. Like, not nothing, no chump change. I'm getting paid, nigga. I'm starting. We finna go to the damn tournament, this and that. I'm finna put myself out there to go to the league.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro.
Now he at the crib.
Facing charges, man. And he had promethazine and shit like that. Like,
threw his life away.
Well, I didn't know he had all the extra curriculum activities.
Yeah, I read the whole story on ESPN.
Yeah,
that whole article, bro. I was like, damn, they said, and they found promethazine. Like, I was like, damn, bro, what the hell he had going on, bro?
He had too much going on. That's crazy. You got some NBA topics though.
I do. Let's go. Let's get to it.
Both of them the ones I was talking about that caught my attention of NBA topics.
Bet. Well, let's kick it off, man.
I might have to sit over there.
All right. So my first one was, is SGA the best player in the NBA? He had 128 straight games with 20+ points scored.
Start that off, Darla.
He cool, but he ain't the best in the league.
Give us your top three then.
Today, I got Ant at my 1, Anthony Edwards at my 1, Jokic at my 2, and I might gotta go SGA. He a hooper, but he ain't the best in the league.
What? No Curry? Shit.
No filter with Jack.
Chill.